mankind.
No. If man lie with woman.
If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with the woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall
wait. Is it a what?
Both of them have committed an abomination.
They have both committed an abomination. Sister, come back. Sister, this is for love.
She's not going to learn like that. She can't
for love.
That's
not out of hate.
When you want to learn about the secular things of the world, I'm just trying to tell her.
A lot of women, you got to realize though. Listen, look up here. A lot of women, they're comfortable in this setup because women have power.
I know. And we have too much power. And I'm learning that now as I'm going into my womanhood and my queendom. That I have to submit to a man. That Bible says that too. And I'm going to leave that on that because I got to go, but I'll be back to see you guys.
You can't beat a man in the Bible though. The Quran says you can.
No, I'm not going to strike anybody. No violence. Pen is more powerful than the sword.
You got Jesus wrong. I mean, Jesus is peace and love. Yes. He creates.
You right. Jesus is Yahweh Shai. It's peace and love. However, the peace and love was only given to us. And give me Matthew 10:6. Right.
Go back to
Do you think this is appropriate?
Go back to Leviticus chapter 20, please.
You don't read your Bible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
God condemns this. Read that out loud, brother. Read it out loud, brother.
Come and prove it.
Read it out loud, brother.
This is Leviticus 20 verse 13.
Bring it out.
If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with the woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
An abomination. If a man lays down and have any form of sex, whether it be oral or anything else, it is an abomination unto the Most High. The reason why it's an abomination is because it goes against the strict nature of humans. It's going to be man and woman.
Right.
Be fruitful and multiply. It did not say have sex with a man and the woman have sex with a woman and then you can be fruitful and multiply.
Right.
The man has to lay with the woman in order for all of us to be here.
Bring it out!
So for all of you who love homosexuality, you must hate yourself. Because if it wasn't for a man and a woman lying down to have sex, you would not be here whatsoever. Brother? You have a question, brother?
Yeah. But the Bible says it has to be premarital, right?
How are you going to name it?
What's that?
It can't be premarital, right?
There's no such thing as
Otherwise, you're making a basket. The Bible itself says
you want to be responding.
I hope you respond. I'm finished now.
No, I think you just want to take off down the block. You get that a lot.
I'm not a
I know
there are a lot of baskets. Promise.
There's no such thing as premarital sex. If you lay down with a woman, that's your wife, according to the Bible. In other words, you don't go to any courthouse and get any certificate and bind yourself to the state of New York or whatever state you reside in. Who you have sex with, that's your wife. That's why you got a lot of whoredom around us today. Because men are just popping women and going from one woman to another woman. The Bible doesn't condone that. Who you lie with, that's your wife. And you can't part with that woman except she commits adultery, or that woman can't leave that man unless that man dies. But today, if you don't like the way your man looks, if you don't make enough money, if you don't drive a certain kind of car, a woman will leave that man. The same thing applies to vice versa with the men. Understand? But according to the Bible, you're supposed to stay with that woman and that woman to stay with that man.
Whether they stay with one, whether they stay with one partner and they move on to another, they're still continuing life like he was saying, and you were saying too.
But you're going to be judged. They still continue life, just like if you're a thief, you can move on in life. Give me 2 Corinthians 5 verse 9.
When I say continuing life, I don't mean continuing their life, but I mean continuing the human population with procreation.
Okay, but they're going to be judged. Every action you do, including that, we will be judged on. Whether you're white, black, Chinese, African, you will be judged. You understand? Us as a people, the so-called Negroes and Hispanics, people in that sign there, these people here are God's chosen people. These are God's chosen people. And when we broke the commandments of God, what happened? God put us in captivity under the white man and the white woman. A lot of black people don't question that. Why are we at the last line first fight? Why are we in the ghettos? Why are we on drugs? And everybody's buying houses and owning property and getting a good education because you were cursed from God. you want to sign here, and your father's of Negro or a Jew. What's that? Polygamy, what about it?
It's because of it.
You can have more than one wife. The Bible doesn't speak against having more than one wife. That's very common. It's that in Western civilization, or being conditioned on this side of the planet, you're taught that that's a bad thing. But it's quite common and normal in the Middle East or the Far East. It's quite normal. You understand? According to the Bible, a man can have one or more than one wife. I would advise it if you're not spiritually strong in your mind or have your finances intact. I wouldn't advise it, but you can have more than one wife. You understand? But what's happening now, everybody's sleeping around like crazy, having kids and leaving the kids behind. You understand? You can judge a country based on its children, or the state of a country based on its children. Look at the children. The children are wild and crazy now. The women, the young girls, they whores, they twerking at 3 years old, 6 years old. I seen on Facebook and YouTube, you got girls 5 years old twerking with diapers on. Diapers on. You tell me this is not going to come to an end, this is all going to come to an abrupt end. You understand? God's going to judge everybody on this planet. America and the news has taught you or conditioned your mind to believe there is no God. Or God is okay with men marrying men and women marrying women. Is that okay according to God? According to God, it's not. Even if you don't even believe in the Bible, that's insane. A man don't supposed to put his penis in a man's behind. See that? Why she walk that bucket? It's quite natural. Okay, that's good. You understand? That's good. You understand? But it's not normal. This whole system is based on being abnormal. Let the brother come back here.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 9.
Right.
It says, wherefore we labor, that whether present or absent.
See, so we labor. What we doing is the labor. Whether God or the Spirit of God is present or absent,
we may be accepted of Him.
That's what you want to be accepted of the Most High. How are you accepted of the Most High? By keeping His commandments. By walking in the footsteps of who you call Christ. We call Him Yahushua in Hebrew. That's what makes you accepted. So we labor. We come out here and we teach. No matter what people say or what they disbelieve, we labor and serve the Most High. No matter how much they reject the word, we teach whether they hear or forbid, that we may be accepted of the Creator and His Son, the King, the true King of earth, not Trump, but Yahushua, who you call Christ. Come on.
For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ.
See that? We all going to appear before the judgment seat of Christ. Every man, woman, and child going to appear before that judgment seat and judgment. You understand? But right now, nobody respects the Bible. Everybody's walking around doing what they want to do. They think we're crazy. But they're crazy. So we all must appear before the judgment seat of Christ. Come on.
That everyone may receive the things done in his body,
right,
according to that he hath done.
Right, come on.
Whether it be good.
Whether it be good, we're going to be judged according to what we do in his body. Whether it be good, come on.
Or bad.
So what are the bad things? Committing adultery, fornication, meaning loose sex, lying, stealing, putting tattoos in your body, smoking weed, twerking, walking around half naked, adultery. You're going to be judged on the good things as well as the bad things. Now the good things is following what's in the Bible.
The Bible speaks against smoking weed and tattoos.
Of course it does. Your body is the temple of the Most High. You ain't supposed to mark your body with I think it's Leviticus 19:28. I think it is. You ain't supposed to do that. You understand? If you went in a beautiful palace and it said the temple of such and such, and you went in that temple, right? And the walls is pristine and clean, the furniture was intact. Would you get a can of spray paint and start spraying on it? Would you start chipping away at the walls? Would you do that?
No, but the people who built it chipped away at the walls.
No, they built it
to give it the design.
They gave it a design.
The
so who are you? So the people that built the building gave it a design. Who are you to destroy or change that design?
Bring it up.
Who are you? God gave us these bodies, and we're not supposed to destroy what God gave us by putting tattoos on it. Now the new thing is the piercing. You get on the bus or the subway, you see women with 50,000 piercings all over their damn face. Ringing their nose like a cow.
That's fair. What about the smoking?
I'm coming on, I'm going to read it.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 28.
I'm coming. God says, God's coming.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
The Lord said, thou shalt not make any cuttings or marks in thy flesh.
Nor print any marks upon you.
Look at that. You see that? Here's the cool thing there. Tupac, you got Tupac, What's this guy? Rick Ross, Fat Joe. These are all the people that the young brothers and sisters let's look up to. What's this dude? Birdman is a homosexual fag. That's right. Chris Brown. Who's this? Nelly. Lil Wayne, he's insane now.
He's dropping new albums, so everybody on it. There's everybody back on it.
You ain't seen him in a while. You understand? But my point is, the Lord is against this thing. One more time, read it.
It's against tattoos.
One second.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
The Lord said you should not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, like the Africans who are our enemies. Come on.
Nor print any marks upon you.
Nor print any marks upon you. Come on.
I am the Lord.
All the same. What's the next question?
What about the smoking weed part?
You can find your temple. What happens? If you're in a burning building, right? Building is on fire. Give me the temple. I think it's Acts 3:24. I think it is. If you're in a burning building and it's smoke everywhere, don't you choke? Why do you choke? Right? Let me finish. Because your lungs want fresh air. Your lungs want fresh air. It's just that when you're smoking weed, you have accustomed your lungs to smoking weed or cigarettes. That's all it is. That's all it is. Your lungs are not supposed to taste smoke. You understand? Check it out. Now, in the ancient times, we used to use herbs as teas. But today, these dudes are smoking this garbage. And I don't know what they're smoking today. There's all types of chemicals in what they're smoking today. At least when I was smoking, which was wicked in the 80s, at least that was a different kind of weed. This weed you're smoking today got all types of chemicals to make you high so they can make a profit. To make you high, to keep you coming and get addicted. Now it's more addicting than weed.
But aren't you altering your body when you eat? Because everything you eat has an effect on your body.
Lord, you eat good food, that's a good thing. The Lord don't speak against eating. The Lord said where there's no, let me finish. The Lord said where there's no law, there's no sin. Sin is transgression of the Lord. You can eat. The Lord has a beautiful dietary law that we're supposed to follow. But now you eat pork, shrimp, and lobster, you're going against the Lord's dietary laws. And you're destroying your body. Those are scavengers. You're eating Wendy's every day, it's going to have an effect on you. You seen the movies, the documentary Supersize in the store? Supersize Me. You seen what happened to a dude after he kept eating junk food day after day for months. It destroyed him. Now the big thing is Chinese food. They're attacking the people who are eating Chinese food. You see on the YouTube and the Facebook how they give you dog, how they give you fake rice made out of plastic. You see that?
Plastic rice.
And you got people, you've been in the hood, you go in the hood, you see these Chinese restaurants and the windows are filthy and you can barely see in it. You know what garbage they giving you in them things? Those stores? And you got roaches, rats, cats, everything is back there. You don't see it. But a man of wisdom, he's gonna see right through that. But you got people in the hood going in there. Let me get 6 wings, fried rice, and French fries. What you want? You want some kiki? And get some command over there. And then want some chop suey. That's garbage. A lot of times these Chinese don't even eat what they sell you in the hoods. They don't even eat that.
That's right.
So your body is a temple of the Most High. So if you're smoking, you're destroying the temple of the Most High. You're eating bad food, you're destroying the Most High. Even if it's food that's according to the dietary law, a lot of times it's bad. Like, it's not a sin to eat a hamburger, but who wants to eat Wendy's, man? Who wants to eat that? I used to eat that crap. I'm not saying I don't eat no junk food, but I'm conscious enough to get myself intact and in order to some degree. Read that real quick.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 19. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit?
You hear that? The Lord said your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. So the Spirit wants to dwell in your body. The word abode simply means house. You ever heard of dwell in your humble abode? You heard that terminology? Your body is your abode. So now the Spirit wanna. What's that? The Spirit wanna go in you. But now if you're in pain, you're eating filthy foods that go contrary to the Most High's laws, the Most High ain't gonna work with you. You see the state of the black woman now? 70%. That means that 7 out of 10 black women is overweight. When you go home today, you count how many women you see and count the amount of overweight women you see versus a normal weight. And the ratio of age is getting lower and lower. To see a healthy, slim, nice-shaped woman today, she gotta be like damn 12 or 10, 11 years old. And that's getting worse now. Look at these these out of shape women walking up and down the street. Why is that happening? Because they're lazy and they don't have no knowledge of self or the Most High. So what they do, they run the Wendy's, they run the Taco Bells, they run the KFC. They don't want to cook. They don't want to cook. They don't want to cook. So what's happening? They're feeling the aftermath of the white man trying to make profit and them destroying themselves at the same time. And the white man kills two birds with one stone. He has you killing yourselves and he's making money at the same time. Now tell me I'm lying.
I'm not telling you you're lying.
That's right.
It's a fitness.
It's more like, you know, a lot of healthy foods also have negative effects, such as apples and any fruit.
Why?
Any fruit is acidic acid.
Okay, let me ask you a question on that. Which would you rather eat? An apple?
Definitely less.
Let me finish.
I know where you're going.
Would you rather eat an apple or McDonald's apple pie?
Apple.
Okay, so you're going to have healthy food that's not going to have its full potential. You're going to have certain herbs that's not going to have its full potential. We in hell, we in captivity. The Most High said that the wicked would destroy the earth or defile the earth. You understand?